Ever wanted to build a boiler but fail miserably?
What is that?
Look no further, cause today I will show you the best way to make one. I searched day and night to find the scientifically best way to make a boiler, and this is the guide to it. To make the ultimate boiler, you'll need 3 important things I'll show you today. First, we start with the tank part. Place a 3x3 base and build up to 8 blocks. Place 18 steam engines for maximum exploitation. Like that. 3 here. Another 3. Here. Here. The second. And one more row. And there are your 18 steam engines. If you want to put more, the mod starts to divide amongst all and you'll see some strange numbers like that one. And to craft one of those, you'll need a pressed gold ingot, an andesite alloy, and a copper block. If you wonder about the copper texture, this is a Create Mod texture pack. In the menu, it is pre-installed, so you don't have to install it yourself. Now if you go here, in Resource, you see the Copper Legacy Create Textures. You just have to go to make it here in the selected, click done, and you will have it. Interesting fact about the steam stuff is that the shaft, when you put the shaft here, this is the thing you can overstress, the whole system here, not the boiler. So you can't overstress a boiler. You can just overstress the steam engine and the shaft. And I will actually place all of them here. You need on all of the steam engines to have one shaft, so they can output their specific numbers. Now, moving on. Now we need some water. Now place some support blocks, in this case oak planks here, place 2 water buckets here and here to create an infinite water source, and now you'll need 2 mechanical pumps facing up. Now for this particular, you have to shift right click it and it will face down, and to make it the right direction, grab a wrench, rotate it, destroy those 2 support, and there you have it, those 2 pumps. Now you have to connect them with fluid pipes to this tank, and that is ready. Now we have to connect it to that so we can actually power them and not use any unnecessary power generators. Now place 2 cogwheels here, large here, and not here, here. Grab a shaft and build it here to here. Grab a large cogwheel and place a rotation speed controller, which by the way is crafted with a brass casing and a precision mechanism. Now to place this block, you have to see, you see this red outline? Yeah. Now right click, oh wait, no. Yes, you have to click at the bottom, but if you click here it will just place here, and we don't want that, we want it here. Now set it to 128, and you may ask why not 156? Well, that is because of those 2 cogwheels, because those will double the speed here, and we don't want to crash our game nor the system. So we just set it 128. Of course, you can go in the config and change stuff, but this is purely vanilla create, no changes whatsoever. And that actually is our water supply linked up to the tank. But there is one key element missing, and that is heat. The final ingredient for this to be functioning is heat, and the best way is through the good old blaze burner. Now, heat is always placed below the boiler, and actually not just heated blaze burners but superheated, which in creative it's done through a creative blaze cake, but in survival it is done with a normal blaze cake, which in vanilla create isn't renewable. But as I said, vanilla create, and there's add-ons for create, and my favorite add-on to make blaze cakes renewable is create garnished, because if you search blaze cakes here, you see the recipe is the lava and blaze cake base. The lava isn't a problem, so you see that the blaze cake base is an egg, sugar, and cinder flour, which is made through crushing netherrack. Now, create garnished adds a pretty cool way to make renewable netherrack through bulk freezing. Magma blocks turn into netherrack. Now, if you have a magma block farm, isn't that difficult to make renewable netherrack, but even if you don't have great add-ons, you can always mine in the nether. It's not like it's not a whole lot of netherrack there, right? Right? Now, to jumpstart the boiler, you'll need a hand crank. Now, to put on some goggles and you'll see that there's some water missing. And to fix that, get this hand crank, place it on this specific cogwheel, start rotating it, and you'll see that after some time, it will eventually fill up with water and will jumpstart the boiler. Yeah, there we go. Now, you see that it says max. You actually can't make a better boiler than that. This is the maximum you can make them. All the stats are max, and this will generate you 294,912 SU, which is quite a lot, considering that you'll probably mostly use it for your crate base or some big factory. It will come to a surprise for most of you, but Minecraft stuff are mostly based on real life stuff, and the boiler is no different. You see that? That is a beautiful boiler behind me. But anyway, now let me tell you about the real life boiler. This is a closed vessel in which fluid, generally water, is heated. The fluid does not necessarily boil. The heated or vaporized fluid exits the boiler for use in various processes or heating applications, including water heating, central heating, boiler-based power generation, cooking, and sanitation. Although in Minecraft it is used just for power generation, which is cool, but given what it can actually do in real life, it's kinda sad its only purpose is power generation. Now, you'll need to know that this is the video about the best boiler, not the biggest or other stuff you may be interested in. For that, check out the Jojo the Awesome's video, link in the description below. And with that, we'll conclude today's episode. If you like the video, like it, and if you also like what I do, subscribe to help me out, and comment on a thing you like the most about the boiler. For now, bye bye!